Okay, any questions?
Is that a worthwhile exercise for a very young team?
Yeah, great experience for the majority of our players. They haven't played a championship game before, or if they have, it's one or two. So huge step up for a lot of those kids who are playing against a very experienced team that are, played 3 or 4 games already. So it was a really purposeful experience for a few senior players. It was a chance to get the ball rolling and get some match practice. The other team just beat us to the loose ball on a few occasions there. I thought that was the key difference in the first half, and then we had a couple of moments there where our goal line defence just wasn't purposeful enough getting forward. But the general flow of the game, I thought it was a good hard battle and had some flow to it. I thought the referee did a good job.
How do you feel the young kids handled it? You had, I think, 3 17-year-olds, and there were a lot of teenagers.
Yeah, they handled it. Physically, it was a step up. Like, there's some fully experienced, Super League veterans and Championship veterans in that other team that are getting ready to play a competitive game next week. So it was a tough challenge and a big stretch for a lot of those kids, but they handled it. And the thing with young kids, you're trying to blood them in and amongst an experienced team. That's the best way to blood them. But for a trial game, practice game like that, it's great to get them all out there together and find out who's who, and they'll be better for it.
Fergus McCormack, 17, he showed some nice touches again, didn't he? Carried on from Boxing Day when he also got some game time. Yeah,
he's a great young kid. We haven't seen too much of him. He's still at school at Woodhouse Grove, so he's training mostly with the academy. But he's a player that continues to improve, and terrific young bloke.
Ben Hersey Hall went off fairly early on.
Yeah, he rolled his ankle. There's likely nothing too serious there, but again, in a game where you've got unlimited interchanges, it wasn't a day for someone to be hobbling through and finishing the game.
James McDonald didn't play. He was due to. Has he got a knock? Or?
Yeah, Mako just had a sort of innocuous little twist at training in some wrestling the other day, so he likely not too bad, but he certainly wasn't right to play today.
Positive from that was Leon Rohan came in for his first game for a while and he had some strong carries. Yeah,
Leon was very, he was clear to play early in the week, and when Mako pulled out, I thought it was just a chance to get him a shift there, and it was a good start for him. Again, he's coming off a long-term injury. He's done a terrific rehab. He'll be better for that.
Did the guys coming back from injury, Nikolai, Donaldson, somebody else, they get through all?
Yeah, everyone's got through fine. Probably a bit ring rusty in a couple of cases, but I thought they got the ball rolling, and it was a good opportunity for him to get hit by some people today and get started.
Thanks, Rohan.
After those 2 early tries in the second half, Rohan, the players got in a huddle and they seemed to show a lot of character and spirit then to stop the Bradford tide of attack.
Well, they got in a huddle after every try today. That's a sign of unity and connection, and they're working hard together. There was a few moments there where we would like back, but again, we had a very, very inexperienced team on for most of that game, and there's a lot of players of the future there. There's also some players that have been rewarded for their dedication and commitment towards practicing with our reserves and our academy that are overage players now, and they got a reward for their commitment over the last few years by playing a little cameo there. But I'm proud of the effort that was made. We got beaten to the loose ball a few times and a couple of moments there, but overall, I'd say Bradford got something out of that as well.
What's the plan for young players like Jack Singfield? Obviously, you've got the partnership with Halifax. Is it firmly to keep them embedded in the Leeds system and play in the reserves, or do you see an opportunity for players like Jack maybe to go out on loan to the Championship?
Yeah, I think it's a case-by-case scenario. We're getting to that point this year and certainly in the years to come where we're going to have a lot of young players that need that championship experience. Either that or we need a stronger reserves and academy program, ideally both, and then you can choose case by case, but the strength of the academy competition is not there. The strength of the reserve competition, while there was some really hard fought games we played in last year, we got some benefit. There's not quite enough of them. Guys like Jack will take it case by case. They're still young boys as well, in lots of cases, and compared to player development in the NRL, the pre-season's much longer, so you get more time to develop players. So we're not too phased by young players not playing too much at the start of the season and sort of continuing on their pre-season and using that as a development tool. But Jack's certainly developed and he's improved again since last year. He'll be in and around the first team when he's required, and then we'll get the relevant experience as we need to.
And just finally, Rohan, obviously you grew up on the terrace as a youngster here, watching Dad's Bradford side. Always a special place in your heart, Odsal. Yeah,
for sure. Bradford, the fans particularly have been great to my family, to me as a young fella over here, and then in my short stint here, the fans have been really good. Sort of circumstances made the stay quite short, but also pretty thankful that's led to this opportunity at Leeds. So it might have been for a reason.